Today is the day. Vale is having her babies. So when I went out to check on Vale this morning, I noticed that not only was her udder way bigger than it was last night, but her ligaments are completely gone. And when a doe is going into labor, her ligaments, which run parallel to her tail on both sides, will soften and eventually disappear completely to make room for the baby to get through the birth canal. So a surefire way to tell if your doe is in labor or not is to feel if you can feel her ligaments. Now, Vale does like to take her time, so even though at about 6 a.m. this morning her ligaments were gone, she's probably not going to have her babies until the afternoon. Vale was ultrasounded with 2, possibly 3 babies. I'm thinking she has 3 because of how big she is, but we will see later on today how many babies she really has in there. So I just checked on Vale. It's about 2:30 p.m. and she is beginning to have very hard contractions and she should be pushing any time now. So it is officially go time with the baby goats. So close, so close. They're so close. Oh, it was a water sack. It just popped all over me. Oh, it's a baby. It's a baby. I see the nose. It's so cute. Its tongue's out. Its tongue's out. Aww. Good girl, Vale. I don't see any feet though, which worries me. Do you see feet? No, I just see the nose. Oh, Vale, you're doing so good.
It's pretty.
I think I see a foot. Oh, I feel a foot right here. I feel it coming out.
That's good.
Look how pretty it is.
It's really pretty.
Look, there's a foot. Do you see another foot, Avery? Yeah. Perfect. Beautiful.
Are you videoing?
Yep. I'm holding her butt in. Good job. You're almost... Oh, there's 2 coming out at the same time. Shoot, that's really bad. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to hold it.
It's okay. It's coming out.
I know. I'm gonna hold that one in.
Yeah.
It needs to break its sack. Shoot, there's another one
It's just
coming
gonna
out.
come out fast. It's okay.
Oh yeah, some Look how pretty. The other one is halfway sticking out. I know. I can't believe they're coming out at the same time. Is its sack broken? Yeah. I'm sure it'll be fine. I hope. Okay, here its eyes. Its eyes are open.
Oh, yeah, so do I.
It's okay. It's okay. Gentle, Taylor.
I know. I'm pulling down. When did you come
You're
out?
getting blood on it, Bill. It's okay.
I know. I just wanted to move it.
Come here. Can I let you breathe?
Girl or boy? I don't know yet. Hold on. It's okay.
Oh my god, but they're so cute. I don't even care. And photos. Bill, I love them. She must have a third in there because they're so tiny. I'm gonna bump her. Oh yeah, she's got a third. I can feel it. I think.
My photos are blurry.
Her butt's coming out. Hold on. So, how crazy is it that Vale actually had quads hidden inside there? I never would have guessed. I mean, I knew that she was getting very big, bigger than she ever has been, but I never would have guessed quads because we ultrasounded her and we only saw 2, maybe 3 babies in there. So this just goes to show you that ultrasounds aren't 100% correct. It's more of a guesstimate of how many kids are really in there. So we didn't get a video of the 4th kid coming out because it was completely unexpected. I bounced her, so I put my hand right in front of her udder and I kind of gently lift it up like this. And that's how you see if there's another kid in there, you'll be able to feel like a hard little mass, and that means there's another kid in there. So I did bump her and I did feel a 4th kid, but I was definitely second guessing myself on if that was actually a placenta I was feeling or not, because I was not expecting a 4th kid to come out. So we didn't get the 4th kid on video, but he came out perfect, perfectly positioned, very easy birth. Vale did a really good job. But it's so crazy, she had 4. So she had 1 doe, only 1 doe, and 3 boys. But they are all gorgeous, they are all doing well. 3 of them have moonspots and 2 of them are polled, so naturally hornless, which is great because that's 2 less kids I have to dispud. I also did want to mention here that throughout this birth you may have noticed that Vale's butt is coming out. In other words, she's anally prolapsing. And this is not something to be concerned about. I was kind of expecting this. The last time Vale kidded, she completely anally prolapsed. It was a pretty gross sight. It was out like 3 inches. We were able to put it back in and get everything all good. I was kind of expecting it to happen again. But if you'll notice throughout the video, I just held it in with a towel. I know it's kind of weird. But I didn't want to not show the video just because of this one complication she had. So it never came fully out. What you saw in the video is how much it came out, and it went back in all on its own. So hopefully this is a problem that she doesn't have in the future, because it's definitely not normal for that to happen during birth, but we were able to get it under control. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video, watching Vale give birth to her quadruplets. She's doing amazing with them. She's able to provide enough milk for all 4 of them. I am closely monitoring just in case I have to supplement with a bottle, but so far everybody is doing amazing. Nell is due in another day. She's due tomorrow, so we'll have another birth video out hopefully soon. Hopefully she doesn't go too late.